Welcome to this guitar workout on the blues chord forms. Last time we talked about learning these blues guitar chord forms, the chord forms that are used most often when playing blues guitar. There was a PDF that went along with that we are going to use tonight for this workout as well. The link is in the YouTube description down below. Go ahead and grab your guitar because this isn't going to make much sense without it. You need to have your guitar in front of you as we go through this. Let's first remind ourselves a little bit of what the form of blues is. You know, as we're playing guitar, you're going to need to, this is one of the progressions that you're going to need to have memorized at any point in time. So it's a 12-bar format, and if you look on the, I believe it's page 3 of the PDF, it gives that blues guitar chord progression for you. And learning these chords that go along with this progression is the key to everything. You know, we did this lesson last week, and this was one of the comments I got on the YouTube video. Very valuable lesson. Tom Duckworth, I believe it was, says, very valuable lesson. My band hosted many blues jams, and if more players had and used this, they could be so much better when they go out to sit in with a jam. Way more important than spending all your time worrying about soloists. As a band leader, I can tell you I would let someone stay up longer if they played good rhythm rather than someone that's just trying to show off all their Stevie Ray Vaughan licks. Yes, welcome to the real world of playing guitar. You're going to be playing rhythm guitar about 90% of the time than you are going to be soloing. More than that, probably. So learning how to play rhythm, especially over the blues, which is the most common of all progressions, is something you're going to be doing a lot. So let's first review the progression. The progression is on page 3. It's a 12-bar progression. It has 1 bar of the 1 chord. Then we go to the 4 chord. Then we go to 2 bars of the 1. Then we go to 2 bars of 4, 2 bars of 1, then a bar of 5, a bar of 4, and 2 bars of 1. It's in three phases, if you want to think, 3 sections of 4 bar each. The first one is 1 4 1 1. The second section is 2 4s and 1 1. The third section is a 5, a 4, and a 1 for 2 bars. That is important. You need to be able to know that in any key, particularly the guitar-friendly keys of C, G, A, E, and D. So let's first take a look at these chord forms that we outlined on page 1. So everybody, you play this with me. We're going to do this C7. It's a 4-note chord. Inside 4 strings. Remember that diamond is telling you the roots. So there's a C7th right there. A great chord, works well on anything blues. Don't play that high string. Don't play that low 6th string. And there's the root. So if I said to you, you're going to be moving around a lot. If I said to you, hey, make that a D7th, where would you need to move that shape? Think about it. We're on C right now. You need to go up 2 half steps to a D7. There would be a D7. Hey, if I said, where would be an F7 if you needed to play it in that form? Where would it need to be? Well, you got to count up on your strings. C, D, E, F. Right there. There's F7. Okay? If I said, hey, where's a G7 in that form? Where would you go? Up here at the 8th position. With your 5th finger, or on the 5th string, your 3rd finger is at the 10th fret. That's a G7. So if I was playing a blues in C, I would be going a C to an F to a C, and then G7, F7, C7. Good. Let's play that. Let's play the blues form. You just follow me. I'll tell you the chords. Here we go. C7, 1. We're just going to use that one form. One form. We're going to get used to jumping it around. A 1, C7 starts 2. A 1, 2, C7 starts it. Now jump to F, 2, 2, 3, then back to C7, 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1, 2, back to F, and 2, 3, 4, back to C7, go. Now a G7th, up here at the 8th position, to F7, 6th position, 2, 3, C7, 2, 3, 4. Do it again. 2, C7th, and 2. Now's the F. Switch. 2, 3, and this is all just about jumping around on this form. Let's go to the F7. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Now the G7 way up here. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take a look at the next shape. We've got a C7, just a three note version of it with our second finger on that C. So you have second finger, first finger, and B flat. Hey, let's do that same progression in that. 1, 2, C7, go. F7. Back to C7. Hang in there. Back to F7. Back to C7. G7 way up here. F7. And C7. If we had our pinky down on that, we got the 9th. We had the sharp 9 in there. And then we had this little dominant 13th version of it with the root to here on the second string. Ooh, that's a new form for probably a lot of you. We have our other options. We have a C7 like this. We also have, remember we talked about this chord substitution of I can go on a dominant 7th chord, I can go from a C, if it's a C dominant 7th, I just go up 3, C, D, E, and do a minor 7 flat 5. And here I wrote out the form for you right there at the 7th fret. That's a great one. Sounds great for the C, 7th. Good. All right. Armed with that information, let's switch over to the next page. We've got this 6-string root F7. We're just going to review these chords here real quick. Let's say I did an F blues. Actually, let's go move it up to G. Let's do a G. G blues. Okay. Where would be a C7 in that shape? Which would be the 4 chord. If we do a blues in G. What if we did the 5 chord? That would be a D7, C7, and then back to G7. All right, so take a look at the first progression. There on, what is it, page 3. Page 3. Then we have this C7. So take a look at this progression. You all play it with me. 1, we're going between this G7, this C7, and then we go up to this D7, C7, and G7. So it's just really 2 shapes. We're just moving one of them around. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, G7, 2. Now it's a C7, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, C7, and 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, G7, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, D7, and C7, 2, 3, 4, G7, 2, 3, 4. Good. Hey, let's put on a track, and y'all, we're going to play with the track. We're going to do that first track there, Paulette. We're going to do blues in G with no intro. Here you go. Y'all play with me. Ready? And G7, C7, G7, C7, G7, D7, C7. Hey, maybe we could do a little dotted quarter 8. Long, short, long, short. Good. Now you do whatever rhythm you want. You can even slide it around a half step here and there. Sometimes just a little bit of movement like that helps. Go up to the D. Good, good, good. All right, very good, very good. All right, now, great, you've done it in G. Now we're going to do that same progression in A. Okay, I don't want you to change the chords. We're just going to scoot everything you just did. We're going to do it up in A. So now the A seventh is going to be at the 5th fret. The D seventh is going to be on the 5th string back here at the 4th position. The E seventh is going to be up here with the up here with your 2nd finger at the, what is that, the 7th fret? All right, so let's slow it down a little bit, and we're going to do this in A. I'll just count you off. 1, 2, A blues. Now, 1, 2, 3. Here's that D7. Good. Here comes a D7 and a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. E7. One more time. A7, D7, back to A7, D7, A7, E7. Good. All right, doing great, doing great. Hey, remember that other form that we did, where we did the like that C7, the very first form on the first page? We did that shape. What if we did an E7 like that and a D7 like that, and back to our A7? So try that. Now we're going to do those 5th string ones with our 3rd finger, like that C7 shape. So let's do it in, we're going to be doing it in A. So it'd be A, D7, and E7 is where we would use those new forms. So 1, you play it with me, 2, A7, a 1, 2, A7, and here's that shape of the D7. Back to A7. Here comes a D7. A7. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, E7. D7. Now remember, you can approach it from a half step below, a half step above as well. And that just adds a little bit of movement to it. Hey, let's try to add, what was it, that 3rd form where we had the 9th? See that C 9th form on that first page? What if we did that on the D7 and the E7? So it'd make it a D9 and an E9. Let's see how that sounds. 1, 2, A7 starts at 1. Here comes a D9th. A7th. D9th. E9th. D9th. There you go, there you go. All right, scoot over, look at page 4. And we have some of these upper forms, these 4-string forms on that top progression on page 4. Okay, if you're a little rusty on those, have kind of page 2 out there in front of you, and that'll show you these forms. If I did on page 2, I've got an F7. This is page 2, the middle line. The blues chords using 4 strings. I've got the F as the root there. Great shape, so I've got a bar. You can even hammer on that 2nd string if you want, or that 2nd finger if you want. Just doing a little bar there at the 3rd fret. Really a bluesy form. Good. What else do we have? We have an F13th. The next chord over there. If I bar that 1st finger, take off my pinky, I end up with an F13th like that. A great shape. And then, look, we have another one of our chord substitutions. So how do they work? Let's review it again. You have the root, and then you go 2 whole steps up from the root, and you do a half diminished or a minor 7 flat 5. So in this case, we have an F. If I go up to an A, and I do a minor 7 flat 5 shape. Now, I know you're kind of going, oh, Steve, where's the F in that minor 7 flat 5? There is no, I'll give you a hint, it's a rootless voicing. There is no F. So it starts on the A. If you want to think of it, there's the F. It's like an F9 if you just took away the F. You're just left with the upper half of it. So I've only taught you 2 minor 7 flat 5 forms, this one and this one. One on the 4th string, one on the 5th string. So we're going to use that shape here in just a little bit. And then the last one there on the bottom of page 2 is an F9 way up here at the top. With the high up there, pinky having the high root. All right, so take a look at page 4. Now we're going to move it to the key of G, and we're going to do these upper voicings. So for the G7, we're going to play this one. For the C7, we're going to do that minor 7 flat 5. Remember C, D, E, and then I build my minor 7 flat 5 off that. Back to G7. If I wanted to do a D7, I go up here to the 4th position. Remember, it's like kind of the upper half of a D9th, and then back down. And then the G7. So let's do it slow first, then we'll try and do it with the track. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, top of page 4, G7, C7, 2, 3, 4. Maybe you can even hammer on that second finger. C7, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, D7. Down 2 frets for the C7. 2, 3, 4. Pretty good, pretty good. Hey, let's turn on that track. Let's see if we can play with the band. This is blues in G. Here we go. G. C7. C7. If you're having trouble, keep it up. Remember, you can always come back later and slow it down. Good, do it again. Just make up your own rhythm. You can still do the same thing, sliding in a half step, either way. Maybe hammering on that second finger. Hammer on. Do it again. Good, great job, great job. Okay, great, wonderful. Hey, let's switch it up. So now we're going to play that same progression. We're going to do it in the key of C. We're going to use those same voicings. So if I did a C blues, a blues in C, the 1 chord would be the C7, the 4 chord would be the F7, the 5 chord would be the G7. C7, F7, G7. C7, if we did those same voicings, the C7 would be way up here at the 8th fret, because there's the C. That means the F would be here. F, G, A, 4th string, F, G, A, and then back to the C7 here. If we did the G7, it'd be up here at the, what is that, the 9th fret? 7th fret? And then C7. All right, now we're going to play a blues in C using those voicings, all right? Ooh, come on, come on. If you're going to be on a bandstand, this is it. They're going to come this fast. I wish I could tell you they're not going to come this fast. They're going to come faster than this. So we got to know these right on the tip of our tongue. So what we're going to do is a blues in C. 1, 2, using those high voicings. 1, 2, C7, go. F7 and 1, 2, back to C7. Maybe even hammer on F7. Do it one more time. C7, C7 here. F7 is next. Then 2 bars of C7. F7. C7. G7. F7. Do you see how great that this minor 7 flat 5 substitute for an F7 sounds for the G7? Sounds great. Hey, let's do it with the lower forms. Do you remember those lower forms? There's a C7. Where would an F7 be? Well, you could do right there for the F7, then back to C7. You could do a G7 up here. Hey, maybe you can even add the sharp 9 there. F7. Remember that sharp 9 works great on the 5 chord. Doesn't work as good for the others, but it works good for the 5 chord. So let's do the lower versions. 1, 2, C7, and ready, go. F7, back to C7, F7, C7, G7, F7, C7. All right, we've done it one way. We've done it low. We've done it high. Let's go back to the G versions, and we're going to put on a slightly faster track. Slightly faster track. This would be the Blues in G, the second track. Paulette, put that on. Starts out with a little bit of an intro. Here we go. To G7, C7, G7. Try hammering on. Very good, very good, very good. Hey, let's do those changes, but we're going to put them in the key of F. Okay, so what would I need to do? Everything would need to go down 2 steps. So there's the F. Ooh, the D7. Tricky. He's now off the neck. You've got your first finger barred, and then you've got this D off the neck. If we're doing a blues in F, there would be the C7. There would be the C7, the B flat 7, and the F7. So we're going to do this in the key of F. We've got a different kind of track. This is kind of a jazzy track for this. It's got a little bit of a 4-bar intro. This is the 3rd track there. Go ahead and play that one.
1, 2,
4-bar intro.
3, 4.
This is a blues in F. You ready? We're going to start right here. 2, ready, and B flat, F, B flat, C7, F7, or B flat 7. It's hard for me to talk and play time. Good, 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 good. All right. Fantastic. Hey, flip over to, oh, I don't know. What if we did some open chords? Let's do some open chords. Flip over to the first page. And I showed you an E7 down there at the bottom of page 1. You've got an E7. You've got an A7. If I did a blues in E, that would be the E. That would be the 1. the A7, that would be the 4. What would the 5 be? 5 would be a B7, so I could play a B7 like this. Or, remember I can there. So let's do a blues and E. We'll practice it one time before we use the track. 1, 2, E7, go. A7, E7, A7, E7, B7, A7, E7. Now you could do these chords up here, maybe the E7 here, A7 there, E7, maybe the B7 here, A7. So you got to learn how to flip these chords back and around all the time. So instead of being, starting on the 6th string root, maybe we could start on the 5th string root. Then go to the 6th string root for the 4 and the 5 chord. Just a thought. Okay, so we're going to put on a track in E, kind of a medium shuffle. This would be the 4th track. And we are going to try and play a blues in E. So it's going to start out on E7 first. A7. Back to E7. A7. E7. Maybe I can hammer on that first finger. B7. A7. E7. Do it again. Add a little rhythm. Good. We're going to do that one more time. We're going to play that same track again one more time. This time I want you to use the upper voicings. We've got our E7 here, A7 here, B7 here. Let's see how that sounds. We're going to do that E7 track one more time. E7, A7, E7. Hear how just those approaching it from a half step above or below really gives it some motion. The one that we haven't done yet is on the bottom of page 4, these inner voicings. So let's talk about those for a second. So for the G7, remember, one of the tricks that I can do is go up to its 3rd, which is a B, and do a minor 7 flat 5. That's this shape. Again, don't get all worried. Oh my goodness, I've only taught you 2 shapes, the 4th string one and the 5th string one. This is the B, so that's where you start that. Then we did the C 9th. Oh, look how they go right together. Then back to G7. This is the page 4, the 2nd progression there, C 9th, 2nd line, then back to G7. We've got a D 7th. Look how, if I voice it correctly, I've got the high D as all the upper note in all of these chords. And then just to switch it up, I'll do a little D7 sharp 9. Okay, you play it with me nice and slow, and then we'll put the track on. 1, 2, G7th, and 1, 2, 3, C 9. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, D7, then T7, 2, 3, 4, 2, little D7 sharp 9, 2, 3, 4. Let's go back to track number 1, and we're going to play these voicings with this and hear how that sounds. Ready, and... Good, C9. Maybe just mix around voicings. There you go. All right, good job, good job. I could take you through a whole bunch more, but basically I've taught you the low versions, the 6-string versions, the 5th string versions where we went and I've taught you the upper versions. So you've got 9 or 10 different ways that you can play through the blues. So I would try and play them in the guitar-friendly keys of C, G, D, A, and E. So I've got a few tracks there. I will try and put those on our discussion board, but mainly what I want, you can go down to YouTube and just type in blues in E, and you will find all kinds of tracks for these various things. Practice them. This is a style and a progression that you need to have in the back of your right on the tip of your tongue every time you need to play it, because folks are going to ask you to play it. I remember I was I had made the All-State Jazz Band in Texas, and we were just getting together for our first rehearsal. These top players from all over the state. The first thing the conductor asked was say, "Hey, let's do a blues in B flat." And just see where everybody's at. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and it was as quick as that. You had to know what chords you were going to use. And it wasn't about soloing, it was about comping and keeping all of that together. If you can be a good accompanist that can comp in blues, wow, you're gonna do well. Doesn't matter if you can play like Stevie Ray Vaughan doing soloing. If you can comp, you're going to learn a lot and be a more well-rounded player. So I hope this was of help to you. Remember, you can always slow things down. You can always go to that gear icon in the lower right-hand side, and it will help you slow down. We did have a couple of questions here. David is saying, turnarounds at the end of the blues. I never seem to get it. Maybe memorize some, then build off of that. Well, the easiest turnaround in blues is just going to be go to the 5 chord. So if I'm in the key of G, then I'm going to go to the 5 chord, like you see at the bottom of page 4. That little turnaround measure there. Sometimes you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, to the 2, to the 5, to the 1. Sometimes they'll back it up even further. You'll have a 2-7, like an A7, D7, to a G7. So that's a possibility. Sometimes you'll see the 2 minor going to the 5. Sometimes those last 2 bars will be a 3, a 6, a 2, a 5. So it'll be like, starting the beginning of that line, D7, C7, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. There you go. You could even put dominant 7ths on all of those. 1, 2, just put dominant 7ths on that. It kind of depends on what the other guys in the band are doing, but it's always either a 5, a 4, or a 2 that you're going to play for that. Sometimes it's 5 to a 4 to a 1. Sometimes it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. It's always going to be a 5 right before you jump back in. I wanted to mention a couple of things. If you guys are interested, we have our fall fingerstyle guitar retreat coming up in October 22nd through the 25th. You can get all of the information at fingerstyleretreat.com. If you're interested in fingerstyle guitar, it is one of the best events that we put on all year long. You come here to Nashville, you're sitting on big leather couches, and you've got the world's greatest fingerstyle guitarist 10 feet from you. This year we're having Antoine Dufour, and we're having Brooks Robertson. I'll be doing a lot of teaching through there and playing, so we're going to have some special guests along the way. It's a lot of fun. If you're interested, check it out at fingerstyleretreat.com. There you go. I'm thinking about doing, haven't even really formed together. I've got an idea what I want to do, but I'm thinking about putting together a little 2-day workshop, maybe coming here to Nashville. If you play guitar at your church, kind of acoustic guitar, whether it's you're playing hymns or whether you're on more of an elaborate music team, worship team, and you play guitar in church and an acoustic guitar in church, I'm thinking about maybe putting together a 2-day workshop for acoustic guitar techniques for church, for if you're a musician playing at your church. If you would be interested, maybe late August, maybe we might throw this together for a little Friday, Saturday sort of a deal here in Nashville. If that's something that you might be interested in, let me know. Shoot me an email at service@guitargathering.com. Let me know if you might be interested in something like that as we're kind of putting this together. I hope you've gotten a lot out of this lesson, and keep working at your own learning. Keep striving at it. Keep practicing every day. That's going to help you. Either day, like this morning, I got up and didn't feel like practicing at all, but just put on the clock and started practicing. And every day, get your fingers a little bit closer where they need to go. Keep up the great work in your learning, and we will see you guys next time.